Hey, Bronze Medal Moms. Last week, we sat down with Lee Gaw and talked about quieting that inner critic. So if you missed it, make sure you go back and listen. It was such a good episode.
And while you're there, don't forget to click follow and leave us a 5-star review. It helps other moms find us and keep this community growing.
This week, though, it's coffee talk.
Yay! Our fan favorite. We are up here with our coffee, opinions, and absolutely no idea where the conversation is going to go.
So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's see what happens. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Bronze Medal Moms, the podcast where we aren't going for gold, we're going for bronze on the daily. I'm Amy.
And I'm Amanda, and we are here to remind you that you don't have to be perfect to show up, survive, and even thrive in motherhood.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amy, are you recovering from your trip?
No, I am completely exhausted. So for our listeners who are
Are
not,
we supposed to be all well rested in January?
I don't think so. We can talk about that. January is definitely not the time for all the things people think we should be doing. But I just got back from the Junior Theater Festival that's held in Atlanta, Georgia. It is a 4-day festival of over 6,000 musical theater kids from 9 different countries.
That sounds like a low energy event.
Oh, so low
Like,
energy.
no one is creative.
Not at all. There's no
one's
singing.
Just constant. I'm picturing like constant singing and like constant tap dancing.
Constantly. And I posted in my stories on day 2. I'm like, it's day 357 of JTF. Because that's what it feels like when you're there as a parent / chaperone / theater president and director. It's so awesome though. Like, I love it. It's our 3rd year taking a group there because it's not an easy thing to do to take,
I was gonna say, how big is your group?
We have, this year we had 18 kids.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and we require every kid to have a parent there as a chaperone with them. Plus,
like 1-to-1.
oh yeah, because we're not a school. Like we're not a school who's used to doing big field trips with one chaperone per 8 kids.
Can you imagine? Everyone just responsible for your own kid.
Right. So we actually had 43 people total because we also take our production team. So,
oh my gosh,
I know it's a feat, but it's so great. So the way it works, the Junior Theater Festival, you have to take a production. Our production in the fall was Something Rotten Junior, the Shakespearean comedy. And you have to take that and create a 15-minute version of it, not a 15-minute cut per se, but you have to create a new 15-minute piece. You're not allowed to change the order of songs in the original show. You cannot cut songs from the original show. You can't add dialogue. You can't edit anything about the show. So anyway, that's what our kids have been practicing for the past month and a half. And then you perform it in front of a team of adjudicators. Many of them are Broadway professionals and experts in the musical theater world, which is great for our kiddos. But
I was going to say, do you think they're like secret talent scouts there? And
some of them may be. And, our students came back for the 3rd year with a trophy. They got excellence in music. So
good job.
But it's super cool to see musical theater kids. Like, musical theater kids, it's their sport, but they don't have as many opportunities like sports kids too to get together, right? We're not like playing other teams every weekend.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're like a sports mom that like a weekend tournament or something. Like travel weekend tournament that you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really cool to see them in their element with, 6,000 other musical theater kids. And they do bring in Broadway stars they do work. So they adjudicate, but then they also go to workshops, classes. They have big performances. The girl who is the lead in Betty Boop the musical, she performed this time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's very cool for them. But they do this thing, and it's called a pony circle. And if anybody follows me on social media, they saw it in my stories. It's like the Call of the Wild for musical theater kids. It's like this little dance circle, and it only takes like 5 kids to start it. And before you know it, it's like the Call of the Wild. They can hear it from anywhere they are at the festival.
Why would they start this? Like just randomly?
Just randomly start a pony circle, and it's got a little song and a dance that you do. But the other kids hear it from anywhere in the festival and they come running. So this little pony circle that could start out with like, 6 or 7 kids doing it ends up growing to like 100 kids running a pony circle. And they love it. It's so fun. I jumped in a pony circle once and I got around.
I feel like we're all picturing a mosh pit.
It's kind of like that, but it's exhausting. I was like, nope, I'm out. Anyway, so we're recovering. But I actually fly out tomorrow for a conference. And not only did we bring home a trophy, we also brought home a virus. Several other kids popped
That's
fevers
kind.
today. I was
It's
like,
nice.
Thanks, Atlanta Airport. I'm blaming you.
Yeah. I really think it's true. I mean, you're an avid flyer, so I feel like you're used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are not like upping your immune system and prepping yourself to travel, every time you travel, you'll get sick.
Well, and the other thing too, we just, these kids came off 4 days of exhaustion, so their immune system is a little bit compromised anyway.
I'm sure they were eating super healthy.
Oh yeah,
totally hydrated.
Oh yeah, 100%. So there's that. But I, was thinking because a lot of women I know, a lot of moms, I leave tomorrow for San Diego for a women's it's not a women's conference. It's a professional development business conference. Anyone can go.
Right.
And I won't get back until Monday. So I will be gone 5 days. And a lot of women I know, if they had a sick kid at home with a fever of 102, they would cancel their trip.
No.
And nope, I'm not doing that. Like, that's what dad's for. And I realize some women don't have that luxury, but like, listen, that's, In fact, I even told Steve, I was like, should I push my flight? Because I leave early in the morning. I said, should I at least push my flight back so I could be here for the morning? He's like, no, absolutely not. He was like, there's nothing.
I got this.
Yeah.
I mean, points to Steve for saying, I got this. I still remember it was, Roger was probably a baby.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what? Rue's like 4, Roger's a baby. Rue's 2, Rue's 3. I don't know times. But, I remember I was going to do something and I was going to leave and Chris was like, well, what do I do? And I go, I don't know. And he goes, well, don't you know? And I looked at him and I go, I know just as much as you did. Just because I made them doesn't mean I know anything else. And he was like, oh, you don't, I feel like you do know more. And I was like, no.
Yeah, we're both just doing this for the first time at the same time.
And I swear, since I had that conversation with Chris, he has been like, all right, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I got this. And like, sure enough. Yeah. Did sometimes the kids have popcorn for dinner? Yeah, but who cares? Sometimes they have popcorn for dinner when they're with me.
Right. Is it different? Yes. Is it bad? No.
No.
We could have a whole podcast episode on this because now, of course, in the middle of the night last night or even this morning, Steve goes in to check on her and she's like, I want mom. Well, yeah, of course they want your mom. I still want my mom at 48 when I get sick. But that doesn't mean they can't have dad.
Right.
That doesn't mean mom can't go away and dad can't take care of it, right? And the other thing, I've always had this philosophy from the time she was a baby. Like, I'm going to go do things and you're going to be a parent because you're a parent, and it's actually helped their bond. Like, they have the best bond, and it doesn't faze her when I leave, Yeah,
I will say the bond, but I also, for the aspect of this, I take a lot of pride that you and I both, have our network marketing jobs, which is how we met. But I take a lot of pride in showing my kids that I have my own life.
Yes.
That I have my own things going on, and that it's not just them all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's really healthy for them to realize, like, if I do have time for them, oh my gosh, hands down. Yeah. I have some good. Rue and I had we had a little girl time. We went to Target, Walmart, and Sephora.
Oh, look
Sunday.
at you.
It was a magical experience.
Look at your brave soul taking a preteen into Sephora. That's brave.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing, though. We had the most lovely time. And we went because it's Rue's birthday month, and she's birthday in January. And so she gets her, little free gift and all that stuff from Sephora. I had it at the end of our little fun day of shopping, which also included a trip to the orthodontist for her. But, that's all in there. But I had it at the end because I was like, oh, good Lord, it is going to be just awful. No, we went to a Kohl's that had a Sephora in it. And I was like, oh, this is probably going to be like a little pop up shop. Like, I wonder if they'll even honor her birthday thing. They had their own entrance. It was the whole store, and nobody was there. It was awesome. She and I had time to ask the lady questions.
Love it.
Shopped around, had a great time that I was like, if we would have gone to Sephora at the Domain, which is an outside shopping area in Austin, I would have been like, Rue, let's leave.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. That's right. I love it. I know I will say our local Kohl's where I'm at, their Sephora's teeny tiny. My hometown Kohl's Sephora is bigger than my Ulta here. Like the Sephora.
Really?
Oh my gosh. I'm from a teeny tiny town in Southern Ohio. That Kohl's, the Sephora in there is giant.
So this one was in, I'm in Austin, so this one was in Round Rock. It's the Round Rock Kohl's, and the people were so helpful. There was nobody there. I was like, this would make me take my daughter to Sephora more often.
Ooh,
and like roommate,
yeah.
she tested out things, made good decisions, spent some birthday money. All was fine, where I was like, if we would have gone to actual Sephora at like the Domain shopping center, I would have been like, and also the parking, we would have been able to park. It would have been a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool Sephora. It's the way to go.
Well, I have 2 questions for you, Amanda.
I want to hear them.
The first one, do you still have your Christmas tree up or any Christmas decorations still out?
No.
No. All right. When did you take
ours? But so because Rue's birthday is early January, it's easy for my stuff to come down, especially because like she likes to just have people over now.
Yeah.
So I want to have it down so I can get the Christmas stuff up. But I will say, I still see there are some people in our neighborhood, and we live in a nice, decent neighborhood, that still have like the full 20-foot skeleton and their Christmas lights up, that they're just like, screw it, I'm out.
Listen, like January though is not the time to be stripping joy from your house if you don't want to. Like it's cold.
I was like, you know what? That's making them happy.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
It's cold. It's dark. Texas, we have a chance of sleet and snow this weekend. Like what is happening? It is not the time to be. It's the time to be hibernating.
Well, and that's what I was even thinking about this as I was driving around. You know, the state of the world is difficult these days, and it's a bit of a downer. And I was like, you know what? More power to you. If you want to keep your Christmas lights up, like maybe we just keep them up. Like maybe it's not Christmas all the time, but maybe we just have lights all the time.
Same. Well, our stuff is all down except a few random piles in my office that are like old Christmas things and Christmas things from when Adelaide was little that I got to decide what we're keeping as keepsakes and what I'm tossing. But everything else in my house is down, and I'm sure everyone can relate to this. It looks so naked, so stark. And I have a story that is hilarious. So, if you've listened to our podcast, you know, I had a house fire growing up when I was 15. My sister was 18, and we lost every single thing in the house fire. Burned our house down and the neighbor's house down on both sides. So everything's gone. So you got to rebuild. We rebuilt on the same site, same kind of house, but just, you know, made a few tweaks here and there. But we moved in late October. And so we had to buy all new, like we had nothing. So, and we had rented from a place that we like rented furniture to have there because we didn't want to buy and be moving furniture around. So, we didn't have anything. So we bought furniture, we bought art, we bought candles, we bought everything. We didn't realize we bought everything Christmas. And I still remember, like, our house looked so amazing that Christmas. Like, it was just like something out of a magazine. And then on January, my mom took it all down and she's like, well, crap. Yeah. Whoops. I do. I miss the glow of the
so funny
lights. Yeah. I miss the glow and like that nice warm glow of everything you have at Christmas. But
yeah, it is. And it feels homey. Like I love how like cozy Christmas feels.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it feels, especially Texas, like, it's sleet 1 second and 80 degrees the next.
Yeah. Okay, so my second question, we got the Christmas out of the way. My second question, are you doing or participating in dry January?
Dry-ish.
Okay. All right. Dry-ish. Explain.
Isn't that the new sober-ish or sober
Yeah.
curious?
Sober
That's what it is.
curious.
Sober curious.
So you're
Sober curious. So, I will say I did like a 3-day nutritional fast, which I didn't drink the whole time then, of course. And the first night was hellacious because I was like, oh my gosh. And it's not that I like want a glass of wine. I am just such a creature of habit.
right.
Like I will put bubble water or mineral water in a wine glass. It's such a habit for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always joke, if anybody wanted to kill me, a serial killer would be like, yeah, she keeps the same schedule every day for like 10 years. It'd be really easy to kill her.
Yeah.
But so I will say I'm doing not drinking during the week.
Okay.
And then with a couple exceptions, like I've got a friend's birthday or something like that that we'll be going out for. But like not drinking at home during the week is my goal. And I kind of think that's really a good thing to do anyway, especially like we get so busy that, homework and volleyball and music stuff and basketball and all the different things. And it's like, I don't have time to sit down and relax. Whereas on the weekends, like I love sitting down, having a glass of wine and watching a good documentary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How about you?
Absolutely not. Didn't you just hear me say I just spent 4 days with 6,000 beautiful theater kids?
That was totally a weekend.
Huh? Oh,
that
no,
was
we got there on Thursday and left Monday. So I guess technically, but no. And like, I am here for dry January for people who want to do it. I know all of the health benefits when you cut alcohol for 30 days. I get it. I just don't like the pressure that goes around it that people expect everyone to be doing dry January.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
I'm not doing it in dry January. This is when I want to hibernate and and have the wine and like mourn the loss of the holidays. And yeah, but I also saw my friend sent me, I pulled it up. It's this cute little meme. I'm like, this is so cute. It's so true. Because I also did the 3-day like nutritional fast detox that I absolutely love.
And that'll kind of like, that really does get you jump started.
I love it.
Making a change. So you're like, okay.
Yeah. I do them every month. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
She sent me this meme and it said, there should be a January cookie you can bake that has half the sugar and richness of a Christmas cookie to help us wean us off of our holiday addictions. Kind of like the methadone of holiday treats. I like that. So like, that way we just don't go cold turkey. But I mean, if I am going to do a dry month, I mean, why do we pick January? It has 31 days. Why is it not dry February?
Okay. Also, I totally agree to that. But also, it goes back to, why do we put so much pressure on January? We talked about this in our resolution call. Like, give January a break.
Right. I feel you. So to all of our bronze medal moms out there doing dry January, good for you. Kudos to you. We are cheering you on. And for those who are not, please do not feel like you are less than. I just feel like there's, like I said, there's all this pressure to like announce it publicly and everyone has to do it. I'm like, no.
I was going to say, I have not, this is the first I've told anyone that I'm not drinking at home during the week.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah. No. Easy to cut back.
And it's really more of just we're too busy.
Right. Oh, well, speaking of, I don't know if we want to get into this because it's pretty hot.
What?
But you mentioned how you like to have a glass of wine and like, watch a show or binge a show. Have you seen Heated Rivalry?
No.
Amanda.
What is that?
You've not even heard of this?
No.
Oh, Amanda. Oh, listen.
What's it on?
It's on HBO.
Okay. So
it's a Canadian hockey show.
Is it like reality or is it a show?
100% scripted. It is so good. It is so, and I started watching it and thought, nah. And then after that first episode, I was hooked.
I'm not a huge hockey person. Do I have to like hockey?
Nope, has nothing to do with hockey.
Score.
It's about two boys who actually love each other.
Oh.
They're rival hockey stars on rival
Okay.
teams, starting from like, I think starting in college, and then they get
Okay.
drafted and go pro. So there is, you don't have to know anything about hockey. It is not about the hockey.
I feel like I'm watching. You're gonna prep me that this is like, what's the movie that was The Hunting Wives? The Hunter.
Oh yeah, the Hunting Wives. Yeah, similar, because in the Hunting Wives there were girls making out.
Yep. And now this is like the man Canadian version of
It
Hunting
is.
Wives.
Way more risque than the Hunting Wives. I mean,
So you
neither
got
one,
it totally.
neither one you can watch where there's children nearby.
It has to be
Yeah.
after hours.
Has to be after hours, yeah. But I thought it was going to be kind of cheesy and like, really, I really liked it. It's really good, and but I can't believe you haven't heard of it. Like it's everywhere. It's on my Instagram feed. There's memes. People are like,
No!
oh yeah, and it's our
I have to look this. Okay, say what it is again.
Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry.
They've been.
It also sounds like a dirty novel. Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, well, and it may have been. I don't know if it's a book. Let me look that up real quick. They have been on like Jimmy Fallon, late night TV. They've been making.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not cool. I will say it is funny. Like, and now that we're saying this out loud, my phone's gonna be like, "I hear you like Heated Rivalry."
Oh, no,
sorry, it's gonna be all over my phone. But I do. I live in my bubble that I like the new information, but like I watched I watched a great documentary. It is actually, I found out about this documentary. This is a total plug, but my friend's husband, my coworker's husband, is the art designer for it, and was actually nominated for an Emmy for it.
Awesome.
And I was like, and we were sitting at basketball practice. I was like, oh my gosh, you were nominated for an Emmy. That's so awesome. And we were talking about, because he's an artist, and we were talking about our kids that are really into art and can that create real jobs and all that stuff. So we were talking about, and his documentary is called Join or Die.
Okay.
Oh,
I've seen it.
It's really good.
I mean, I've seen it's like on one of my lists. I haven't actually watched it yet.
It's really good. It's just all about like, it's about groups and clubs and like why we join certain things, the decline of certain clubs, and it's fascinating.
I'm going to have to, it's definitely on my list. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll have to.
Yeah, it was a good one. That's what I treated myself to on Friday. It's become my new norm that Friday after school, the kids are just so tired. They just want to like go to their room and veg out on their iPads or video games or whatever they're wanting to do. And Chris is the same. He comes home, he's exhausted. So I pour a glass of wine and watch a documentary, and that was what I watched on Friday, and it is my new jam. And it's usually over by like 6.
Well, real quick, to circle back, I did look it up. Heated Rivalry was a book. So the series is based on a book. Yeah. But have you seen the documentary? It's old, but there's a new show coming out. Have you seen Free Solo about the climber, Alex? His name.
No, but I saw it this weekend. I was looking at documentaries on Sunday, and I was like, "Ooh, maybe I'll watch that one another one."
Oh, you need to. So he's phenomenal. He is a climber, rock climber. Free Solo is about him scaling El Capitan out in Yosemite. It's like a sheer, I don't know if it's granite. My geologist husband he's probably rolling his eyes right now. I don't know what rock. It's a sheer cliff.
Amy.
I know. It's a sheer cliff face. But the thing about Alex, he climbs without any gear. He free climbs, no ropes, no safety gear, no harness. I know. Our listeners can't see the look on Amanda's face right now. She's so flustered.
It just sounds awful. Why would you want to do that?
It's terrifying. In fact, but he is, I don't know what the word is, but he's like almost one of a kind. I don't know if it's a rock climbing genius or what, but he is so in tune with the rock. Like, you have to know every crevice and crack to put your fingers and hands and toes before you even go up with no
Well,
safety.
and I just feel like if you've made that choice, and yes, we all want to leave our mark on the world, and the world knew that we were here. But if you've made that choice of this is what I'm doing to leave my mark, I feel like you've also made your choice of, and this is how I'm gonna die.
Oh, well, so, I mean, he knows every time, and during Free
It's like,
Solo,
what?
well, when
You're
he
gonna
made
die.
when he made Free Solo, you gotta watch this documentary. It's so
Okay.
good. It's so good. He is dating a girl. Fast forward to today, I don't wanna spoil it, but they're
No
married.
spoil.
They're married and have 2 kids. And so he knows the risk. So Free Solo, though, it's a 900-meter vertical rock face, and it is granite, so all my geology friends would be very happy for me that I got that. But
Aw, Steve's proud of you.
yeah. But it is not a show that you can watch and be relaxed. You will be
Because
anxious
it's intense.
because it's intense. But just know he's still alive today. So he does not, nothing happens to him on Free Solo.
I feel like, do you know, Chris? Chris was watching. What is it called? It. I don't know. It's
Well,
about bear hunts. He loves to watch, and it follows these people while they hunt ginormous bears. And it is lovely to have. It's his like background. It's like how Dateline is our background music
yeah.
sometimes. Like it's his background music that he's like doing something in the house, but he's got this bear thing on. And after running errands with Rue, I came home and I was like, and he was like, you can change it if you want to. And I was like, I mean, it's okay. Are you enjoying this? And he's like, I don't know, it's 3 hours. I'm waiting for someone to get mauled by a bear. And I was like, they're not going to. You would have heard about it
Right.
in real time
Not
that
happening.
somebody was mauled by a bear. And he's like, dang it.
Not happening. Well, you have to watch Free Solo then before this week because he's got a live Netflix special where he is trying to scale one of the world's tallest buildings over in Taiwan. It's like the Taipei 101 or something like that. It's a skyscraper. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how tall it is. I should probably look that up before I talk about it. But he's going to scale that. It's like a 100-story building. He's going to scale it Free Solo.
Okay, I do have to watch this. I do have to
But
watch
he
this.
he is whatever the word would be in the rock climbing world. I don't think it's genius. It's something else. He's it. Like
Savant?
maybe that's it. Yeah, it's.
A rock climbing savant.
But it's not a documentary. You can sit back and not.
Oh my
be
gosh,
anxious
I'd be
and-
so stressed. I will say, since we're on the topic of documentaries, it will not spoil alert, but this was a fantastic documentary. And I actually was talking to the other friend about it with the documentary, and she was like, hell no. It's called Finding Michael,
Okay.
and it's about a brother that Michael was a climber,
Mhm.
and he peaked Mount Everest. He was the youngest
I've seen this.
British person to peak Mount Everest.
Yep.
And then dies on Mount Everest.
Mhm.
And his younger brother like goes to search for him.
Right. Because
And
for our listeners who don't know, when you die on Everest, they leave you there. It
Yep.
is too dangerous to do any sort of recovery. So Everest is like littered with corpses.
well, and what was so fascinating to me was, this is not spoil anything. This is something you learn on it. And also it teaches you like all the different, like why Everest is so challenging, like the different climates in Everest. Like there's one part that's technically a desert. You get that hot on Everest. It's just insane. But what was fascinating to me is the start of it, somebody says, hey, we found this body while we were hiking. I think it's your brother.
Mhm.
Do you want to go get him? And you've got to pay a lot of money to
Yeah.
get hikers up there to get a body. Because think about it, you're bringing down a frozen, probably 200-pound body. Like it's not easy.
Right.
So
Well, and you need your own gear and your own guide to get up there in the first place.
right. So it's hard to do anyway. And now you're doing like a rescue mission. So it costs a lot of money, and it's people that do this. But it was like the 12-year-old, he was 12 years old when his brother died. And now he's like 35 or something. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. It's snowing constantly. Like, how would you find that body?
Mhm.
And what they teach you is that Everest is constantly churning. because it'll lose like they said something like a half a mile a day on average. So it might move a half mile, or like a 3-story building might fall off.
Yeah.
And then it churns back up. So it's constantly churning all these bodies that if someone, it could be like a 60-year-old body that's just all of a sudden back on the top.
So crazy. So crazy.
I was like, that is insane.
I thought
it was so fascinating.
I love it. I think I've watched every Everest documentary there is because I just find that whole thing fascinating. The people that do it.
It is a whole different world.
It's a whole different world. And nowadays, when you see photos of it, it literally is a traffic jam. There are so many people climbing it. But what I love about Everest, knowing how difficult it is that the two people who first did it, like back in the early 50s, they were able to do it with none of the modern technology we have today, right?
Yeah.
Like they didn't have Gore-Tex or like Thin Fleece or any of that stuff. Back in the early 50s, and they did it. I don't know. So I find those early.
They had mittens.
Yeah.
They had no oxygen.
No, like so crazy. But yeah, I do love documentaries. So
yeah, it is my new jam. If anyone has a recommendation for a documentary, I will watch a documentary all day long. And a lot of these documentaries now, they're just like an hour and a half. So they're easy to just have during your day, and it's not like watching a series.
Right. I wish you could like share your, like your Netflix list of stuff to watch. I wish I could go back in and then like share that with people. So then like, I'm like, okay, these are things I watched that I love. I just want to share that list with you, Amanda. You know what I mean?
I wish you did. Also, I thought this was a great, if anyone from Netflix is listening, the money idea, I feel like there should be a service if like I watch like the hockey thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, Heated Rivalry is so good. You've got to watch it. You got to watch it. And be like, oh, I don't have HBO.
Right.
Like you should be able to send it to me for a certain fee.
Yeah. Like borrowing it from the library or something, or sharing.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be a set fee. I get it for a certain amount of time. And like, think about how easy, like, I bet that would add up fast, a lot more than HBO's, what, like $10 a month?
Yeah. I don't know. I get ours free through our AT&T Wi-Fi. That's the only reason I have it.
Oh. But still, I was like, why can't you send people like one series or
one episode? I think that too. So I want like the Goodreads for TV shows, right? So you see what your friends are watching, and if it was good, that's like Goodreads for books. But then I've always thought, because I do Kindle Unlimited, I'm like, why can't I let you borrow a book for like a month that I've already bought or borrowed? You know what I mean?
Anyone for any type of movie or TV streaming is listening right now, we've just unlocked a gold mine for you. Amy and I do not know how to do this. If not, we would be millionaires.
I mean, let's be honest. We barely know how to podcast.
Barely know how to podcast.
Oh, my goodness. So do we have any other coffee talk topics we want to chat about today?
I think that might do it for January. We're going to have to stay tuned until February.
Stay tuned. Well, friends, if you are drinking less, you're putting your tree away slowly, or it's going to turn into a 4th of July tree. That's great, too.
Or if your house looks really bare because you did it all too fast and now you're kind of sad.
That's right.
A glass of wine.
That's right. Whatever that looks like for you, just know you're doing January perfectly.
All right. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for listening to our moms on Broadsmiddle Moms. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a review. We'd love to hear from you. See you soon.